Robbery back again on my quest to get to 2200. And let's see if we can get us a 10-minute game. I am currently at 2109. And I have to hit play, I believe. Okay, opponent is 2120. Looks like he's been on here for 4 years. Starting off with D4. Looks like we might see a London. Okay, we will continue with our setup. Okay, the knight comes up. Now the bishop or the pawn's going to come forward. Oh, he decides to go with the C pawn. Okay, we are. Let's just push here. Keep us knight out. We'll see what he does with this bishop. He plays. He did not play the bishop there. We will continue with a Hippo setup. All right, so he elected not to put his bishop on D3 in this scenario. Okay, so now do I push twice? Not hitting it with tempo, but keeps the knight out. I'll tell you what, we'll push twice nonetheless. Okay, I've got this move too, hitting the knight, or I'm sorry, the bishop. He could bring his bishop here. He could push to prevent that. Here he's got these two pawns. Some scenarios I push there. Let's continue, and we will probably we'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do. Maybe I'll push here. He takes. Let's see. He brings his queen. Oh, it's interesting. Okay, did I take? Yeah, let's take. He takes hook there. Okay. All right, let's bring my knight here. I'm going to try to take out the bishop, get the bishop pair. He takes. I'm going to just take back. I mean, he could plop in right here. Now, let's see. All right, let's see. What's he going to do? He comes in here. I got to take. Oh, look at that. What a dog. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. If he wants to take, we will take back. I've still got the possibility of taking this bishop out. He can't come here because of my bishop. He can take, then I take. I mean, if he took here, I would take back and I can drop it. I mean, we'll see. What's he going to do? All right, let's get the bishop pair. We'll take here. We will take here. We will trade queens. And now this guy's in trouble, and we will also trade rooks. All right, so. Oh, look at that. What's he doing? All right, I come in here. Takes, I take. I could just take. He can't come in here. He pushes, I take, and wins a pawn. All right, now we can trade these rooks off. And technically, I don't think he's going to take because of this. This pawn right here is a weakness too because of my bishop. Let's see. What's he doing? Oh, look at that. He's going to just push in. All right, tell you what. Take him out. Okay. Let's see. It's going to push. Boom. All right, I come in here. All right, let's see. If I come here, he pushes. I could push. I don't. Ah. Now, if he pushes, I just hold still. All right. No, I can't do that. If I do that, he wins this piece. All right, we'll push. We'll get rid of this threat right here. And now I've got this. Hit twice. He comes in here. I take back. Oh, okay. Okay. Do I hit him with this? Oh no. I hit him with this. He just blocks. Nah, I can't block. I'll hit him with this. He's got to come back here. And we are basically displacing. And now I can come in here. What is wrong with the dog down there? Got a dog downstairs whining. Got storms outside, and I don't think that dog is happy. All right, we'll do this. He's just being a pest. Let's see. He's gonna come back here. He's gonna come back here. All right, here we go. How are you gonna defend it now? How are you gonna defend that? I don't know if you can. Can't come here. Oh, nothing works. There we go. Oh, look at that. He is being a pain in the rear. Come in here, take. There we go. Now I'm threatening here, and I'm also threatening to put a bishop right there. All right, so he loses a pawn. Loses a pawn, then this, now that pawn. Yeah. Hit, take, take. All right, so he's got to do something about this situation. His position is, he's getting ready to go down another pawn. Plus, I have the, oh, what are you doing? You sacking? What? All right, take, take. Take, 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 take. Okay, I think in that scenario, I've... I could push here. Push there. I push there. Okay, well, how do I handle this? All right, if I take, he takes back, I take, and he takes, I take, and then king is coming in, and it infiltrates, and he's, all right, he's got issues. His pawns, my king is more active than his king, and I got more pawns. Okay. He comes here. I can come here. All right, come here. He does not have time. He does not have time to go after the pawns. No, he thinks he does. And he thinks he does. Okay, he didn't have time to go after the pawns. All right, let's do a quick game review, then I'll go over the game. I'm up to 21-17. 90.5%. That is not a bad percentage at all. And now let's go to the game. Okay. It's playing D4. I'm going to play my standard B6 move, which is actually an Owens defense. Well, in this situation, it's an English defense because I would assume that they're thinking the pawn's coming to D4 and it'll also prepare for the C4 push. So I will continue towards a Hippo setup. All right, now with the knight and the bishop, he looks like he's going to play a London. All right, so he pushes the e-pawn, so it's typical London. Now in London, the pawn will come to C3, but also the pawn can come to C4 in some scenarios. All right, I bring my knight up, and he goes C4. So I push my pawn, and I bring this knight out, and now I just play A6, and it's just to keep this knight out of here. And the whole purpose of this is if I end up trading pieces off, I do not want the knight jumping in here and hitting the C7. Now in this situation, if, all right, I play, let's say, that's his move. If he would have played his bishop here, I've got the potential to put a queen here and then just start pushing down the center because he could end up losing a piece. All right, so that's one of the things, and I actually had that in a over-the-board game where my opponent played a typical London setup, and I just pushed the queen here, and he ended up castling, and I just pushed down the board, and I ended up winning a piece out of it. All right, but anyway, he does not do that. He puts his bishop in a safer square. I bring my knight around. He castles, and now I go H6 with the intention of pushing G5 and hitting it with tempo. All right, so he backs up. So technically here I could go G6 and kind of keep the position reasonable, not too weakening on my part. The engine actually likes likes G6, but it also prefers the knight coming in and immediately winning the bishop pair. Most likely I should have played it that way. All right, but I played my pawn up, And the reason I did this, I just wanted to keep this knight out of this square. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because if you put it there, I could still play g5 and kick it out. All right, I play g5, and now he wants to keep my knight out of this, out of f5. So I just continue with my development, and he pushes here. This is a mistake. It's just too soon to be pushing, and I play d takes. He brings back with the knight, and now I bring my knight up to win the bishop pair. Now the engine actually prefers knight takes, bishop takes, and let's see, knight takes, bishop takes, d takes. I mean, it's just, the engine just wants you to trade things out. It also likes castling. I went ahead and brought my knight up to hit the bishop, and he comes back and he's going to counter. He's like, all right, you're going to attack me, I'm going to attack your pawn. Got 2 pieces on it. Not a problem. Just castle. Just castle. He doesn't want to trade these 2 pieces for a rook. That's just not a good trade on his part. All right, so he brings this rook around, and now I take the bishop out. And actually, the engine prefers me just to take the knight, d takes, and queen to e7. I actually like the idea of getting the bishop pair. So I took the bishop, he takes back, and now I take the knight, because now I'm going to trade down and try to use my bishop pair and his weakened pawn to an advantage. All right, he takes back with the rook. All right, I'm willing to trade, and he plays f4 just to shore up his weaknesses. And I bring my king over because I want to put my king here and trade the rooks out. Brings his king over. I bring my king up, and he pushes a pawn. And I thought about this, but I thought, you know what, if he pushes here, I don't have to do anything. I can just wait, and if he takes, I'll take back. All right, I take, he takes. I bring up pawn up in order to create an issue over here with his dark squared pawns. He comes back. It's not exactly a good move. Now the engine likes f takes, and that is what I played. And now he takes back, and now he's got a permanent weakness. All right, so, and I give him a check. He drops back, and here I could have just went ahead and put rook on f5, won the pawn. And for whatever reason, I came back and was thinking, I'd get down this file. All right, but then he comes over and he forces my hand. So I got to go back. Actually, the engine actually says go ahead and take. He comes in here. Then you're just coming up here, and everything's protected. But I just went ahead and back. He goes back, and now I continue putting my rook on f5, which is what I should have done in the first place. He drops his bishop down. All right, I just take. And now he's trying his best to get in. We are not going to let him in. And nice, rook comes over. Now he's got a problem because he's got these 2 pieces lined up on the same color diagonal. And I come over, and now I'm threatening here, and I'm also threatening to put a bishop right here and win the exchange. And he helps me out. He just go ahead and gives me the exchange. So I take, and now he comes here, and his whole purpose was, you know, I take, and he's going up taking back with the knight, and he's going to give me a fork and win the exchange back. The problem is it does not work because my king is more active than his, and I have more pawns. So in essence, it just helps me to simplify the game and win the game. Now he brings his king over. My king comes to d4, and now he comes down, and I could go ahead and take here, but I thought I'd just push my pawn And if he wants it to go down here and try to win the pawn, it's just too slow. That's what he does, and there we go. And he's just too slow, and he resigns at this point. All right, with that, I'm at 2117, and I will see you on the next video.